Alright guys, today I'm going to talk to you about 1911 mag that I've had troubles with in the past, and I really don't recommend. And on this mag, before I bought it, the reviews were very good. A lot of people do like these mags, so I'm just going to say, you know, this is just my experience with the mag. I probably just got a bad one, but I'm probably going to stay away from, you know, this mag company. I'll probably go elsewhere, like a Kim ProTech mag, or a, you know, Wilson Combat mag, or something in that realm of magazine. I'm gonna get. Right now I only have 3 mags for the 1911, which is fine. These are the factory Taurus mags, and right off the bat I'm gonna say that I've had 0 issues with factory mags that come with the Taurus 1911. I actually would trust these Taurus mags over this aftermarket mag, and this is the main mag I'm probably going to focus on right now, and that is these Chip McCormick's. Shit, this sun is probably a little bit too much. These Chip McCormick custom powered 10 mags, and of course these are extended mags, 10 rounders. They do make them in 8 rounders, they do make them 7 rounds. They make them a variety of, you know, instead of stainless you can get them in black. But I ordered this on Cheaper Than Dirt years ago, probably like 2 years ago or so, I don't know, something like that. But right off the bat, when I would load the mag to its capacity, I'll put 10 rounds in there, I'll feed it into the 1911. All the rounds would fire, but the last round would never even feed into the chamber. That's happened multiple times. It's happened so much to the point where I just stopped loading 10 rounds and I would just load 9. And I took the mag apart and, you know, gave it a little cleanup job or whatever, lubrication, whatever. Eventually it does work now. Every once in a while, I mean, like probably like 90% of the time it'll feed the 10th round now. You still get an occasional failure to feed on the 10th round of this mag. Also, another thing that's a really big deal for me is you got a steel follower, which is great, but it sometimes, like, if you touch it, see, it's like real bouncy in there, and the follower kind of like bounces around a lot in the mag. And if the follower is too far forward, for example like this, it will not feed into the gun. And you're like, oh well, you just pushed it forward. Yeah, but this happens every once in a while on the range, or while loading, or taking it out of your gun range bag or whatever. Sometimes it'll be like that, so you got to push it back a little bit. See, now if I push it all the way back, it'll feed. But oh, there it is. I was not expecting that to happen. Sometimes when you push the follower all the way back, the slide won't lock open on the last round. So this mag is kind of like just unpredictable as shit. Let me see if I can get it to do it. It's like gotta be, see what I'm saying? I just loaded that mag and it doesn't lock open on the last round. It's like gotta be perfect. The followers gotta be perfectly set, like right in the middle, not too pushed forward and not too pushed back, and it'll function properly. See, now I just even pushed it up too far. See, now I can't even get it. But you guys catch the drift here, what I'm going with. A mag should not do all that. Here was a factory Taurus mag, and you can see how stable the follower is. You got what is this? I think this, oh no, these these feel like these are like a plastic. These are like a plastic follower. And let me see if I can get you a little closer. Yeah, these are plastic followers, but see how sturdy they are in there? They don't bounce around. They just move up and down. There's no wiggle in there. But when you get this, you get a lot of forward and back movement and quite a bit of side-to-side movement. Now, I could probably call Chip McCormick, and I probably will do that. Even after years of having the mag, I'll probably call them and tell them the issue I am having and see if they'll do something about it. Now, they do have an updated version. It is called the Power 10 Plus mag, and maybe they cleared up a lot of these issues in their new mags. But some of the problems main problems I was having. Failure to feed the last round. Mag wouldn't go in. Mag wouldn't lock. Slide wouldn't lock open on the last round due to the magazine. And I've never had a problem with the Taurus 1911 other than either it was always due to either this magazine and or due to the ammo, which was nothing but misfires. I never had any stovepipes or anything like that, just main misfires. But yeah, this I don't. A lot of people are gonna say, "Well, I love Chip McCormick mags," and you're always gonna get that when you put out something a little bit negative on a mag. And maybe they are great mags. Maybe this is just a bad one. I only own one. So, but I see a lot of people with a lot of people with the Taurus 1911s and some of the lower end Tauruses. Maybe not saying that this is too lower end. I think this is like kind of like a borderline. But like the Rock Island Armories and what is it? The ATIs, American Tactical Imports, where as soon as they buy aftermarket mags right away because they say they don't either trust the factory mags or they don't function well in the 1911s. And I have nothing but good experiences with at least these mags. These mags are made in Brazil, probably where the Taurus was made as well. But I had no issues with these mags. Now, the lubrication, if any of you guys are wondering, this is a Wilson Combat. It's called Ultima Lube. This is the lubrication that they use. You can only buy it on the Wilson Combat website. This is just a lubricant. It's not a cleaner. It's not a degreaser. It's not a ballastol CLP. CLP. It's just a lubricant. But the shit is good lubricant. It is it says contains the slickiest substance. Let me see if you guys can read that. I don't know. Contains the slickiest substance known to man, and it is real like gooey and shit, but it does work. I put this along the slide rails where steel meets steel, and the 1911 runs smooth. I do use ballastol or CLP for other purposes with the 1911, but as for lubrication, I use the Ultima Lube. This stuff is like $8. It $6 to $8, I think it is. This is the 4-ounce bottle. It also comes in 2 ounce. But yeah, that's enough on that. You can only order on their website. If you just go to Wilson Combat and you just order one lube for like $8, they're gonna hit you with $10 shipping. So it's really not worth. You might as well buy a couple things and get your money's worth and your shipping's worth. Just ordering one item. But there you go, guys. Fuck this. Probably a long ass video again. Sorry if I bored you guys. But just my thoughts on the Chip McCormick Power 10 mag. As of right now, I am not going to recommend it. Thanks for watching, and peace.